Yo, it's Finn, and I have had it to about here with this bullshit. Like, I have my camera, my tripod, I went ahead and got it from my parents' house, and this camera is just not fucking working. It's just giving up on life, and I don't know what to do. So, I've tried to record like 6 or 7 videos with that camera, and it keeps just stopping. And so, I'll probably just need to get a new camera, or continue using my webcam. The quality of my webcam is just really shitty, and so I'd rather not. Okay, so I'm standing for this video because I find that standing is really helpful for me to remember the things that I would like to touch on, and it makes me a bit more engaging. I realize that I am generally just a really, really fucking boring person. I know. But I think that when I'm standing, I'm a tad bit more engaging. Maybe. I like to think. So yeah, here goes. So today is just not my day. I didn't put a fucking bra on. I didn't even put any pants on. Like, I do not give a fuck. Like, even like an eighth of a quarter of a half of a fuck. Like, ugh. And I think it's for several reasons. One reason is school. Now that I'm out of school, I really don't feel like I have a purpose in life. School has pretty much been the only thing that's been consistent in my life for the past, holy shit, nearly 3 decades. And so, it's really weird being out of school and feeling like I have nothing to do. I feel like I'm stuck in neutral. And like looking for a job doesn't make it any easier because there's no return on it unless you get a fucking job, and that's it. And so it's just making my life difficult. I feel like I'm overqualified for some of the jobs that I see, and I'm underqualified for nearly all the jobs I see. And the jobs that I want, they're either like super far away in like fucking like Washington or Minnesota or something, or they're just completely out of my reach. Like, it would be so cool to be a microbiologist, but I'm just not qualified. Like, people want 5 to 10 years of experience, and I've literally been out of school for a month, 2 months, and I just don't got it. Another issue I've been facing is I really want to go to the gym. I need to go to the gym. And my fiance is adamant about signing me up for this phone plan, getting me on T-Mobile, and having my phone work. I was like, dude, I have a fucking phone. I have a phone, and it works perfectly well. Like, can I get a gym membership instead? Like, I'd really rather that. And, like, I forgot to give you an update about my phone. And so, this is my phone, Gertrude. I just fucking made that name up right now. And, yeah, I think it's gonna stick. But I did say that there was, like, an issue with it because it was not designed to work in the United States. And I went ahead and went up to T-Mobile, and they're like, yo, this shit totally works in the United States. What are you talking about? The SIM card is good. And I was like, what? So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sign up for it. I just rather have a gym membership. I'd rather work out than talk on the phone. So yeah, the issue that I was facing was, remember, there was like this gold, like, trim around the phone. And that was actually a case. I was not aware of that. And so I was looking at my phone and thinking, like, this totally doesn't look like any phone I've ever seen ever. And it's because it had a case on it. And the guy at the T-Mobile store was like, dude, take the case off. I was like, bitch, there's no case on this phone. Are you kidding? And so it was like this little clippy thing, like, that was on there. And, like, the case just went around the perimeter of the phone. And so I was like, I've never seen a case like that. But cool. And that's the reason why it wasn't fitting into my outer box. And now it fits in my outer box. And I am content. So, this is the online debut of Gertrude the phone, chilling in this nice-ass fucking OtterBox. And it's really nice because it's waterproof. I got it for like $15 on Amazon. And, I don't know. I like to listen to music while I'm bathing, and so I could just literally drop this in the water and it would be okay, and I'm cool with that. I wouldn't do that because that's really stupid. But yeah, this phone is awesome. I've been using it as an iPod, and it is, it's made my life a bit more bearable. And so, Working out is a big issue for me. Looking for a job, really just a humongous issue. And sleep. Sleep is probably, I don't know, it probably contributes the most to me feeling like shit. And so I'll wake up in the morning and I will feel more tired than I was when I went to sleep. And that is not cool. That is very not cool. It's really shitty. And so last night I went to sleep at 5 a.m. and I woke up at 9:47-ish. I don't know why I gave you an exact time. That was the time that I saw on my phone. So it was actually 9:47. And I was like, dude, this fucking sucks. I'm going to go back to sleep. And so I can't get back to sleep until like 11. And I wake up at 12:30. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll, I guess, live out today. I guess I'll get out of bed maybe. And so here I am making this video. So yeah, my sleep has been terrible. I have very poor sleep hygiene when I don't have anything to do that day. And I have several days in a row that I have nothing to do. And so my sleep just gets really fucked up. And along with my sleep getting really fucked up, I have issues that crop up that are associated with poor sleep hygiene. And one of those issues is sleep paralysis. And so I've had sleep paralysis since I was 16. That's a fucking decade. I've had sleep paralysis for a decade. Holy shit. And so it started off when I was 16. I meditated a lot. And a lot of people will describe sleep paralysis like it is an out-of-body experience. And so to me, that's what it was. It was not entirely all that bad. What sleep paralysis is kind of like a mini coma, where your body has fallen asleep, but your mind is still quite awake. And so you can not so much interact with the world around you, but you can hear things, you can feel things, you think you can see things, but you actually can't. That's usually like hallucination. And I'm a person who is very prone to hallucinating, and I've had night terrors in the past. And so having sleep paralysis along with that is just shitty. And so you can't move your body, you can't open your eyes, you can't move your limbs, you can't speak, you can't do anything. And for me, like, I'm a person who is very much into having control of everything in their lives, especially my body. I would like to think that I'm in control of my body, and it causes me a good bit of anxiety to not be in control of my body. And so the sleep paralysis started off, kind of a nice experience, but as I got older and accumulated more stressful events, more things that I could possibly have a nightmare about, things that caused trauma in my life, the sleep paralysis went from being, just darkness and embracing peacefulness and all that shit to really fucking scary hallucinations. And I don't know exactly how that happened, but I just have terrible nightmares while I think I'm awake and I can't move my body. And it's really scary. And so for me, how it starts off is, in the past, I just fell into it. Like, you can either fall asleep into it, or you could wake up into it. Oftentimes, I would wake up into it, and so I would be sleeping, like a nap during the middle of the day, and I would wake up, and my mind would be awake, my body was asleep. How it starts for me is this loud, warbling, like trumpet buzzing sound. Like, it's very, very, very loud, and it's very unnerving. And it wasn't always that way, but as I got older, it got really bad. And I'll have nightmares. And so I think that things are going on in the room around me, and I'm unable to affect any kind of change in the world around me. And it's really scary. That, like, I can feel myself not being able to, I can't even explain it. It's like, if you're a person who has sleep paralysis, you understand. It's unnerving for me. And I'm aware that there's other people that have it, and they really enjoy it. I don't enjoy it. I don't feel rested after a sleep paralysis episode. I feel exhausted, and I'm really stressed out. And so I really would prefer for them not to happen, or for them to happen in a way that's more peaceful. But yeah. the sleep paralysis has taken a toll on me in recent weeks, and I'm not entirely certain how to make it go away, because I would like for it to go away, because I would like to sleep. I mean, it's not even going to super improve my sleep that I don't have sleep paralysis, but it would at least make it so that I'm not stressed the fuck out. Guys, shit is shit. I'm out.